Have you ever felt like life passed you by? Like you're standing still while the world spins on, a blur of motion just beyond your reach? It's a quiet, creeping feeling, isn't it? The sense that everyone else received a memo you somehow missed. They all moved forward, hitting their marks, celebrating milestones, and somehow you're late. You look at the calendar, at the clock on the wall, and you feel the weight of every second that has ticked by, a constant reminder of where you think you'd be. This feeling is a heavy companion. It whispers to you in the quiet moments, comparing your journey to a highlight reel of others' successes. You see the engagements, the promotions, the new homes, the growing families. And with each post, each announcement, the voice of comparison gets a little louder, a little more convincing. It tells you that you've fallen behind in a race you didn't even know you were running. If that's you, if you're wrestling with that feeling right now, I want you to take a deep breath and listen carefully today. Because tomorrow is not late. Your story is not over. This chapter, the one that feels slow and uncertain, is not the final word. So many of us are carrying a quiet shame. It's a shame that doesn't announce itself. It lives in the shadows of our hearts, a secret burden we believe we carry alone. It's the shame of unmet expectations. Mostly, the ones we placed on ourselves. Shame because we thought we would be further by now. We had a timeline, a blueprint. We thought we'd be further in life, with a career that felt like a calling. Further in love, with a partnership that felt like home. Further in finances, with a sense of security and stability. Further in purpose, with a clear understanding of our place in the world. But the map we drew for ourselves doesn't match the territory we find ourselves in. And the space between the two is where this shame takes root. But hear this truth today and let it sink deep into your spirit. You are not behind. You are not delayed. You are not forgotten. These feelings, as real as they are not the ultimate reality. They are clouds obscuring a sun that has never stopped shining. Because God does not work with human deadlines. He is not constrained by our calendars or our 5-year plans. Our concept of time is a straight line, but His is an intricate, beautiful tapestry, woven with threads we can't always see. He works with divine timing, a timing that is always perfect, always purposeful, and always rooted in a love that is deeper than we can fathom. The same God who opened doors for others, the one who parted seas and moved mountains in stories you've heard, is still the God of today. He is still working on yours. Even when you can't see it, especially when you can't see it. Behind the scenes, in the quiet, unseen places of your life, He is aligning circumstances, preparing hearts, and crafting a future more beautiful than the one you planned for yourself. So let's reframe this feeling of being late. Let's look at it through a lens of faith. What feels like a delay may actually be preparation. He is building a foundation within you strong enough to hold the blessings He has planned. He is teaching you resilience, deepening your character, and strengthening your faith for the journey ahead. What feels like silence may be protection. Protection from a path that wasn't meant for you, from a relationship that would have broken you, from an opportunity that would have diverted you from your true purpose. His silence is not absence, it is a shield. And what feels like a dead end, a closed door, a final chapter, that might just be the most exciting part. Because with God, every ending is a doorway to a new beginning. What feels like the end may be the beginning of something greater, something you couldn't have imagined, planned, or achieved on your own. A story of redemption, of surprising grace, of a destiny fulfilled not according to your schedule, but in the perfect fullness of His time. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be, on the cusp of a dawn that is being painted just for you. It's so easy to look back with the clarity of today and wish you had done things differently. But please stop punishing yourself for not knowing then what you know now. That person, the one who made those choices, was navigating a storm you have since weathered. You did the best you could with what you had, the information, the emotional strength, and the resources available in that exact moment. Offer that past version of yourself the same grace and compassion you would so freely give to a dear friend. Remember, some seasons were not meant for progress in the way the world defines it. They weren't for climbing mountains or reaching new heights. They were meant for survival. They were for holding on, for weathering the wind and the cold, for simply enduring. These are the seasons that forge the deepest roots of our character, strengthening our foundations in ways we can't see until the storm has passed. And if you survived, you are already winning. Don't ever discount the monumental strength it took just to make it through. That survival is not a consolation prize. It is the victory itself. It is the proof of your resilience, the testament to your spirit's unyielding will to find the light. Every breath you take today is a triumph over the darkness of yesterday. You are here, and that is everything. So as you look ahead, release the weight of expectation. Tomorrow doesn't need you to be perfect. It doesn't ask for flawlessness or a life without mistakes. Tomorrow only needs you to show up with hope. It asks for your presence, not your perfection. It asks for your willingness to try again, to take one small step forward, carrying the lessons of the past not as burdens, but as lanterns lighting the way. Show up just as you are and trust that it is more than enough. Today, I want you to do one simple thing. Let go of comparison. I know it's a heavy weight to carry, this feeling that you are somehow falling behind everyone else. The world shouts its timelines at us, and it's easy to feel lost in the noise. But your journey is not meant to be a race against others. It is a sacred personal pilgrimage. So, for today, just for this moment, I want you to gently release the pressure you put on yourself. Exhale the need to measure up. And then take one small step forward, just one. It doesn't have to be a leap. A single intentional step is more than enough. What does that step look like for you? Maybe it's finally hitting send on that application you've been perfecting for weeks, trusting that you are worthy of the opportunity. Perhaps it's finding a quiet corner to start that prayer again, not with perfect words, but with an open and honest heart. Or maybe your step forward is actually a step back to rest without guilt, to give your body and soul the deep restorative peace they have been crying out for. Whatever it is, choose to believe again. Believe in your own strength, in your own timing, and in the goodness that is waiting for you. Now, let this truth settle into your spirit. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, repeat this with me, either aloud or in the quiet of your heart. I am not late. I am not behind. I am exactly where I need to be. My path is my own, unfolding in its perfect, divine time. I release the need to understand every twist and turn, and I trust the process of my own becoming. Hold on to this promise. What is meant for you will not miss you. It is already on its way, navigating its own journey to find you at precisely the right moment. A new beginning is unfolding, not in some distant future, but right here, right now, within you. With every breath, you are being renewed. With every small step, you are walking into a fresh chapter. Trust this unfolding. Welcome it. Amen.
If this message touched your heart, follow InspireDaily TV for daily encouragement, healing, and hope. Tomorrow, we rise again.